we go. Look at these incredible stones. Badger, obviously you saw him breaking them up. These are the rocks. Stone rocks? Rock stones. That were in the doorway here, which is leading from the kitchen to the snug, and then the snug to the bedroom. Basically, Badger drilled them out, pushed them through, and they've just been so heavy that we haven't moved them. But now they're broken up, we can move them and completely clear this room out, and carry on with the pointing, the lime pointing. I'm so excited. You guys are so excited for it. I have been itching to crack on with the pointing. Lots of people said it feels like it's more secure, which I 100% agree with. Even though these rocks have been standing for hundreds of years, and some of them are as big as me, when you can see daylight from one side to the other, it does feel a bit eerie that, I don't know, they're going to fall down or something. So filling in the gaps just, makes it feel much more secure. We are still being hit by storm after storm after storm. It has been absolutely relentless. Luckily, we weren't that affected by Storm Kristen, I think it is. So many people were really badly affected, and just awful. Further south and closer to the coast. Yes, that's just been awful. But here we have just had the most persistent rain. Our turbine stopped working because the river's too full, and it is just filling our coriander screen up with debris and seeds and rocks, and it's just, that's not working. And I don't think I've seen the sunshine for, forever. Hey, sausage. It's just back-to-back rain and high winds, but we're okay. We haven't got any power, so we're having to run the generator. We just need to come up with a solution. But hopefully this week, if all our stars align, we are going to be receiving the most incredible thing in the post. So I'm going to keep you posted and tell you a bit more about that if it arrives. But for now, we're going to move these stones, pop up some scaffolding, and fill in those holes. Come on, sausage. Oh, that's quite satisfying. I think I need Badger for these ones. Badger? Maybe I don't. So, while tidying up in here, basically made a big old mess in there. Never mind. Like it.
you be able to lift this up?
No. How am I going to do that?
I might need some help.
Alright, I'll try and help you. Ah! Wait a second, let me just get it steady because it feels really wobbly.
It won't be anything if you take it down.
What's up? I'm going to get a really wet bum. Ah! Oh my god! Jeepers. Dramatic. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, I love behind your branches. Right, slow progress, but it's progress. We're getting there. We're almost at the top, so we've been filling in. Hey, I don't like it up here. These bigger gaps, especially here, up around the roof bit. This was, I think, intentionally left because it's kind of square. But we do need to fill this in because there is going to be a stud wall here. We got lots of messages saying, why don't you just hempcrete it or lime plaster, or even we found cork plaster, I think it is. We are going to, but some of the walls, there are some walls in here that are amazing and other walls which aren't so amazing. And I'd quite like to be able to put shelves up and pictures and all that kind of stuff. So we are going to make some stud walls, aren't we?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ready? What do I do?
You got it?
No. Yeah.
One, two, three.
Jeepers! That weighs the same as a small car. Feel a bit sad that we've covered that whole lot.
Oi, oi, it's coming on well.
What do you think?
This looks great.
It's quite messy, isn't it?
No, in the inside it really doesn't matter. It just, you've got to make sure it's airtight. I say airtight, you know what I mean.
We're actually building a breathable house, Badger.
Yeah, I know, you know what I mean. Like, so all the big gaps are filled.
Yeah.
And then when we point it from the outside, that's the neat bit. This is just to make sure, and then obviously it'll be insulated on the inside.
Well, luckily there's some Old Gale Force is working her magic outside. So
You can feel it coming through.
feel all the air things, all the air gaps.
I found the dogs. They'd
Okay.
disappeared outside the gate.
Standard.
Gone for a jolly. Guess what's just arrived?
Oh, tell me it's the package we've been waiting for.
It's a package which has been long in the waiting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, this is big news. Badger, you saw him excited when look, he's even getting in front of the camera. He's so happy.
Welcome. So excited. This parcel's been on its way for probably over 3 months. As you know, on our previous solar system, we were having super big problems with the batteries. And we finally got that sussed, but it was only 2 batteries. And to run a household, we needed quite a bigger bank. And also, we need a bigger inverter. Because at the moment, we can only run 1 appliance at a time. Whether that's washing machine, dishwasher, or dryer, whatever it is. Which isn't conducive to running a smooth household, being able to do one thing at once. So if you want to put the toaster on, you've got to turn the washing machine off. And then it starts its cycle again. So you end up doing 2.5 washes instead of just the 1. So, our new parcels arrived from the amazing company Dei. It is a new 10 kilowatt inverter with a 10 kilowatt battery. And I cannot wait to show you and get it installed. What do you reckon, babe?
I'm excited for you.
What do you reckon to those numbers?
Massive. I don't know. I don't know about any of those numbers. But I saw how excited you were with the Pajero coming back.
Yes.
I feel like it's this day again.
It is. I just
Very
feel
exciting.
like... It's going to sound dramatic. Feels like quite a weight lifted, knowing that there's less management to be done on the solar side. It should just all be there ready to go, rather than being like, right, quick, turn that off. Oh no, quick, you can't do that. You can't make a coffee because that's that. Blah, blah, blah. So it feels like that. All that stress is going to be relieved.
100%. So this week is a week of 2 halves. This half of the week, we have been cracking, drilling, filling, moving.
Emptying.
And I'm assuming tomorrow, because it's nearly school run time, we're going to be...
Get stuck into the solar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
cool.
I can't leave it.
I know you're talking about like serious stuff, but I feel like I'm fearing for my life up here. Solar, turbine, and living off grid. Now we've done it for like 3 years. Obviously, before this, we were living in a house with switches and mains electric, so it's all a learning
We do
curve.
actually have switches and stuff as well. That's we don't live in a cave. Well, this will be a game. This will also hopefully have switches.
This looks like a cave currently. No, but it's a big learning curve, and these tiny little wins or breakthroughs or things that we learn, it's such a big deal for us.
Yes, but we're getting one step closer, and that's one of the other things. I wanted to bring the solar system inside, because having to go outside all the time, it's also not so great for it. We've intended to close it in, but we just haven't got around to that yet. So much to do.
So much to do.
Right, I'm going to go look at it
Thank you,
for a bit.
Ta-da! I'm quite happy with that for the first bit of pointing. Obviously super messy, but it's solid. And then we're going to do another layer on the thicker bits, I think. I'm not 100% sure. My hands. So yeah, I'm going to go get changed, dry, school run, and then tomorrow we will show you the new solar upgrade. Right, so as I said earlier in the video, we are making some big changes to the barn. It has just got too small, too crowded, too chaotic. We can't keep on top of things, so we've come up with a solution, which actually we've been talking about for a very long time. And yeah, we're slowly but surely kind of saving up for the timber and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to show you so it makes a bit more sense. So here, as you can see, is the back of the barn. Very messy, stuff stored everywhere. Our solar system at the back, which isn't currently protected by the weather. Our plan is, right, you have to have some vision for this, okay? So our bedroom's up here. We've got Betsy's room, Wilfred's room. Our vision, our plan actually, is to extend here to make another 2 rooms. So we're going to move the girls back. So Trixie will be there and Betsy will be there, and they'll all have windows looking out, which will be lovely. So long story short, we're turning Trixie's room into the utility room with all the solar, and Badger's going to show you the new system, and move Trixie up into our room until we build these back rooms. Hope that makes sense. And when I said earlier that we are in chaos, this is what I mean. Welcome to the barn.
Well, we often get questions about our progress on the house, and quite often we don't film this side of it where we're trying to just keep our heads above water, whether the turbine's running or the water running underneath the barn or the dogs have run away or the pigs have got out. We don't always show that every week. But we are so lucky this week because we are finding that we're having to run one appliance at a time because we had a smaller solar inverter that we had in the bus. So it was like, we could do the dishwasher, but you couldn't have the washing machine on, or vice versa, or the drying, or there wasn't quite enough to just squeeze the drying on at the same time as the washing machine. But the legends in their own lunch hour have turned out and given us this solar system for review. So this is a 10.2 kilowatt battery, which we have never seen the likes of before. That is humongous. It also weighs more than I do. And that is a 10 kilowatt inverter. So we will be able to run up to 10 kilowatts of appliances at once, which is absolutely incredible. So they've sent us this, and that is why I am making a whole new utility room in what is Beatrix's room, which I'll explain in a minute, to house this. So we can put all this up, and then we can integrate the 2 solar systems, so we should be bursting with power. But that does mean that we've got to put more panels on the roof, which I'm not against.
So let's go have a little update. Give us a tour then.
Get on in. So the plan is dryer.
Let me try and zoom out a bit. There you go.
That better? Dryer, then washing machine next to it, then a corner unit that comes to about here with the sink in it, and then underneath there will be the new solar battery, and on here will be the new solar inverter, and then on that wall will be the new consumer unit for like lights, sockets. Is the plan?
Incredible.
Yes, lots to do. Chaos everywhere, and until I sort of put it all back together, it won't be able to tidy away again. I've got this beautiful empty room, and you're going to fill it full of rubbish.
Absolutely. How's it looking then? Have you read the instructions, Badge? That's the big question.
Obviously.
Obviously.
No, I'm just curious because it's really, really clever. It's really, really clever. It comes pre-done, which my other system didn't. So that clicks onto the battery and that goes up into the inverter and you just tighten it up. I used to have to make all of these both ends. I'm just trying to work out how I get that on underneath there at the moment. I might have to get the manual out.
Oh, God forbid
will the manual say how to push a cable in? I doubt it. It'll just say put it in there. Seem to get it in, huh?
Do you need my extra strong strength?
Well, I think I do. I can't seem to...
So what have you put in there then?
What?
Those big wires, what do they do?
There to connect the battery to the thingammy. To the... I'm just wondering if it needs a bit more... I can't work out why. Could it go around there? Like that.
So this cheeky little gadget is the...
Inverter.
I actually knew that.
Yep, so I just need to screw this to the wall so it's going up there. I screw this to the wall and then make a hole, and then I can feed all the cables, connect it up like that, and then I've just got to get extend the solar panel cables into here,
Yeah.
and then put a new, what's the word? What's it called? Consumer unit up. So luckily we've still got the old system. We can keep going until I get it in because it's a bit mind-bending sometimes. But yeah.
This system is so much more simple than the other one we had for the bus and that we've been using for the barn, isn't it?
Yeah, so like unbelievably simple, apart from when I open things like that.
Ooh,
No, unbelievably simple. So the battery plugs into here, and you plug your output to the house and your input from the panels, and that's it. Whereas that one, I had MPPTs, inverters, battery charge controllers. There's like a million things on that box that needed. But I think it was more essential because in the bus we had special boxes that used the engine to charge when we were driving and all that sort of stuff. So you needed all those. This is literally just panels in, house out. Everything else is built in. Even the battery's got its own little consumer unit built in the side. There's no messing around. You just click, 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 and it should come on.
Amazing. So we can use solar panels to charge it, the turbine to charge it.
Yeah,
and
so if you
also
look underneath here, you've got the generator, then you've got the load, which is the house, and then you've got grid. So generator and grid, we can put either generator in generator or turbine.
Yeah.
And the grid, we can put either turbine or generator. So it can accept all, and then the solar panels are this side.
Oh, okay.
And it can accept, this one can accept 40 600-watt solar panels.
Amazing. And we've got 6 at the moment.
6. So the plan is to turn that whole side of the roof into a solar farm.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so I need to hang that on the wall, and then I can start mapping out where the other cables should come up and round and in.
All we need now is for the river to start behaving itself, or the sun to shine.
Yeah, so I think we've listened to a lot of comments that people have said about the turbine, and I think we're going to go and have a look whilst the river's high and find a dry area near the river that we can connect our turbine pipe to and fill it from higher up, so that the river no longer dictates. If it's high, it's like crashing through and not putting any water. If it's too low, it's not going down the right bit. It will just come from a source further up, fill that tank, and then go down. A holding tank, was it somebody called it? Because it also gets rid of all the bubbles.
Yeah.
So I think we'll have a look. I think that's a good idea. We need to have a wander up and see where it's mad and crazy at the moment. So it would definitely be on a dry bit, and see about maybe doing that.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Look at these busy dogs.
I know.
Sniffing around.
Sniffing around at? Oh, and you? I didn't see you under there.
Yeah.
New room. You want to move in here? You want to move in? Huh?
They're looking so similar at the moment.
Where's
We had
Sausage?
so many comments the other day. Sausage is here. Here he comes.
Sausage.
Come on, Sausage.
Join the party. Yay!
Sausage party.
Sausage party. Sausage party.
Got so many comments the other day that Goose is nearly as big as Pudding.
Yes, come.
So excited. Yes, very, very nearly as big as your mummy.
Yeah, and we do often get comments as well about that we don't stroke Sausage.
We've got loads this week.
But we do. It's just that he goes everywhere with us.
But
So
you always stroke Sausage, don't you?
So yeah, normally in the house or whatever, on the sofa. Yeah, but when we were trying to work the dog, Sausage, Monty.
Where else do you stroke him, Budget?
Sometimes in the car.
In the garden?
Oh, I'm going to carry on with this. I like my sausage dog, all right?
All right, Snazzy Bazzy. How's it going? Growing? Growing.
Yeah, it's growing.
It's growing. It's in. Looks good.
Yeah, it's just a case of connecting it up now. That's what I'm just doing at the moment.
Do you need to know what you're doing, basically? Or is it quite simple?
This one's quite simple. You only have positive and negative. So positive in there, negative in there, and then this one tells you this is the connector that tells you the information from the battery, like a data cable. Mm. And then the black one is the negative, so that goes in there. And then that's the battery in this connected. And then there was, remember I said there was grid, load and gen?
Oh, yeah.
So load will come out and go into the consumer unit, which I'll put on the wall in a second. And then we can test it out. See how much power it's got. We won't have any solar panels today.
Yeah.
But we'll see how much power it's got.
Still grey, raining.
Yeah.
Miserable.
Well, no, I mean, I've got to run the cables from the solar panels to here.
Oh, I see.
So
Sorry.
I won't have done that bit yet. But I'll get this all set up ready to just click on. is playing.
Beautiful. So, Badger has been squirreling away in here, under the barn, outside the barn.
Yeah.
Wires, pliers, everything's been used.
Well,
How's it going?
Well, I had to try and remember how I'd done it the first time. So I had to work my way back from the other end. So we now have the new board inside. So I've put in the mains in, which comes from here now. And then we've got lights, sockets, cabin, outside kitchen, workshop, spare. And then this one at the end is Gen. And that's to do, this is what's been absolutely boggling my mind. There's a thing called a neutral earth bond, which I didn't really know much about.
Yeah.
But there is a neutral earth bond in the old inverter, and there is one in the generator, but you can't have two. So they were working fine. That one turns itself off, lets the generator do it, does it all automatically. This one doesn't have one. So what I've done is I've looped the neutral and earth via this trip switch.
Yeah.
Bear with me. People are going to be like, why have you done that? That's really bad. No, because the generator won't work with two neutral earth bonds. So we flick that off when we put the generator on, and then when it's finished, we flick it back on again. So it's just for when the generator's on, hence why I've put Gen on it.
Big
So
Gen.
it should be on all the time, unless it's generator, and then it's off.
So,
but yeah.
your first thoughts of day?
Oh, I love it. It's so good. Like, the batteries come with prefabricated cables of the same length.
Yeah.
So you just click on. It was on within 10 minutes.
So you've got the inverter up there.
Inverter, consumer unit, which obviously has nothing to do with solar, that's just for us. And then the big battery underneath.
And look at it, it's got some serious snazzy lights and everything. So yeah, once we get the turbine up and running again and the solar, we'll keep you updated on how this is going, because...
Yeah, so I've had to disconnect the turbine from the other end because it's wired in differently. So I did have an MCBO for last time, which was super sensitive, but it doesn't work like that for DAE. It comes into here and gets distributed as if it's like a generator, rather than in the other way, as if it's a supply that it notices and reduces what it needs. So yeah, so these are all just going through the window at the moment. They're temporary, everything's on, so now it's all on and working. I'm gonna trunk it, hopefully get it all neatly done, clipped in, and then we can put it away. And then the only one thing I've got to do, which is really difficult at the moment, is I've got to get on the roof, because our old inverter was 2 strings of 3 panels, but this won't come on unless the voltage is much higher. So I need to turn that into 1 string of 6. But the roof and the wind and the rain is not.
It's been pretty crazy,
storm
hasn't
after
it?
storm, get up there and just get blown away. So yeah, so hopefully next week we should have the sink cut out, the hot and cold in here, the washing machine in place, and then we're just looking for a corner kitchen unit to go underneath there, and then we should be
We've got a
ready
new
to rack it
utility
out.
room.
I know. It's going to be so much handier, for sure. Without having to go outside and look at this, we can now just wander in here in the warmth.
It's amazing,
So
amazing. And we'll be back to the house, of course, every week. We're going to be cracking on with little bits up there
Yes,
as well.
yes, there's been a bit of this to finish. Carry on liming. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, tell all your mates, and hype away. We'll see you next week. Ciao.
Ciao.